back here in Tennessee. I'm Tennessee, you guys. I'm having wicked dreams. I'm leaving Tennessee. I'm waiting in Tennessee, you guys. And I don't know. I don't know what city. I don't know where you guys are. Everybody, I guess this is where you guys gonna find me. If you guys want to see me live, just come here every Tuesday, right around this time. And I'll be sitting here waiting for these drivers. And I'm gonna be chit-chatting with you. If you guys want to chit-chat. But I'm actually getting hungry. So today, I'm not eating that much healthy food. But this is a white bread from Walmart. Hi Rams Motovlog. So if you guys know, I think everybody knows that white bread is not healthy. Sorry you guys. But why you said that we still ate white bread? Well, it's because it's available in the market, right? But anyhow, I just found out that, hi James Scrabble, how are you? Good morning. I just found it like trying to eat healthy food. We're trying to stick to a diet. It's not really sustainable, like to really like avoid this, because I tried. and I'm back at this again. But anyway, but I don't eat this whole thing, okay? Well, the reason I ended up buying that is because I found out, like, because I practice fasting. I don't know if you guys heard fasting. You know, like you're trying to cleanse your body. You're trying to get all the sugar out of your body, or whatever you guys, whatever your health, whatever your reason is to fast. But so I've learned to fast, and the longest fast I've ever had was 4 days. But I'm still trying to get to 7 days. It's kind of hard, especially if you're born in a, you know, developing country like Philippines. Like in the Philippines, we strive, we dream of having plenty of food. So when you try to stop somebody to eat, we tell them don't eat. That's almost like, it's like that's almost like, I don't know what it is. It's like if you tell something no. And hi Becca Johnson, how are you? And then it's like a belief, almost like a religion, you know. If you tell them, oh blah blah blah, don't believe that, it's almost hard that way. Until you practice it, then that's the only thing you're gonna change, or you're gonna understand. But anyway, I'm sitting here actually waiting for the other team. So this other team that we're waiting is coming from Dallas, not Dallas, coming from Texas, somewhere around Dallas. And I found out actually that this team drivers are not actually from Texas. This team are from Louisiana. So they have to drive from Louisiana to be in Texas, so they can take this load and they can bring it to us. So it's 3 hours. They have to drive 3 hours, and then with their personal car, and then take the load. So my husband and I were very patient to try to understand why they do it every single weekend or weekdays or every week. So anyway, we found out they have to drive 3 hours, so that's why they're, you know, they're late. But anyway, I can't change them. Hi Joe and Jesse, how are you? Woohoo! How's Jessie? Jessie has been working out. I'm so proud of her. Joe and Jessie, you guys, check them out. They're Filipino couple. Jessie has been working out. How old are you, Jessie? If you don't mind. I mean, I hope I do not offend you by asking that age. But the reason I ask is because, you know, when we age, we feel, you know, something different in our body, especially as a woman. And oh, he was waving. So there was a truck. So when we felt something weird in our body, which I'm starting to feel something weird also, like you gotta know how to fix it. And fasting actually helps. Anyway, so I'm not gonna get into the fasting, but I'm actually getting hungry. I was actually gonna fast 16 hours, but then I broke it for 12 hours. I ended up eating some fruits, but I haven't really eat like real food, which I have some salad. So I was gonna make some salad and show you guys how I make my salad. Hold on. Oh, it's hot. My husband, you guys sleeping, okay? If you guys are wondering. Hi! 8 likes, thank you! Okay. So if you guys are a truck driver, if you know somebody is a truck driver, or if you have been in a truck, so you know that we have fridge in our truck. And I get some chicken, so I'm gonna make my food. We just started our week, so we still have some fresh foods from the house. My mom made it. Look, my mom cooked this. Oh my gosh, bless my mom's heart. It smells so good. You can smell like the garlic and the onion in that thing. And it looks yellow because my mom put like a turmeric in there. And I was gonna take a nap, which I was actually lying down and I was taking my nap, and then I heard like a really like loud thud sound, like boom, like it's almost like some explosion. There's like a subway like right there in front of me. Like everybody started to come out, and we were all wondering where the sound came from. And then my heart was beating so fast, and until now my heart's like pounding, and I don't know what it was. And I went around and I checked my tires. I still have all my tires. It's not my tires. I don't know what it was. I thought somebody, it's almost like, first I thought somebody was knocking, because I sent a message to the team that I'm waiting for. I sent them a message just like, hey, we're here and please knock my door if you don't see me in the driver's seat. So, but I'm not gonna take a nap anymore. Okay, so I have this salad. 1 second. Ta-da! Hi Chris, hi Jonah. I'm going November to the Philippines. Wow! And I'll get married. My Filipina is my chief and will be my first wife and last, I hope. Oh my gosh! God bless. That's awesome. God bless you, Chris Cruz, Dreamliner. I remember you. If you have not changed your name, I remember you. Hi, Dennisy, how are you? That's good. God bless you and your girl and your future wife. Get some baby ones. That's awesome. So what's your plan? I'm just wondering. Are you planning on bringing here in the U.S.? I think if you want to, like, there's two things to me, like knowing what I know now that I see. It's better to marry your wife in the Philippines if you plan to stay there. But then if you're like moving here, or if you want to take her, it would take like almost 2 years to petition her if you want to bring her here. That's the only thing though. But then when you get her visa, she'll have a 10-year visa, you know what I'm saying, or green card. But if you get her and then marry her here, it's only a temporary 2-year green card that you're gonna get. And then before that expires, you have to submit and get the 10-year, you know what I'm saying? I hope I try to do it like fast, but anyway, I'm not trying to intervene, you know what I'm saying? I just want to share. But that's awesome. That's awesome. The reason I mentioned that this is the salad I get. Her and her daughter. Oh, that's nice. How old is her daughter? So this is my salad. Well, my husband, when my husband marries me, I had a daughter too. I had a daughter also. That's what I mean. And my husband is the only dad my daughter knows. She couldn't wait. I remember she couldn't wait to call him dad. But my husband, before we got married, he didn't want my daughter to call him a dad unless we're really, like, you know, sure that we're gonna be together, or if that's gonna be him, because he did not want to hurt my daughter's feelings, and that didn't work out. So the day after we got married, my daughter was like, Mama, can I call him dad now? I said, sure you can. And And she couldn't wait. She couldn't wait. So anyway, I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna put my husband and I, like, in the near 6 years old, but her dad never showed up. She called me. Oh, that's nice. When my husband met me, my daughter was only 3 years old. She was turning into she was going on 3 or going on 4, right around there. Oh, I have this olive oil. They said, like, if you want to get olive oil, you want to get olive oil that's from Italy. It says product of Italy, because that's like more like a pure oil. If you get olive oil here, that's just, you know, I don't want to say locally or something, then they're not like pure. You know what I'm saying? But just makes sense, because you could actually add something to it. Who knows what they add? But hi, Musta. Hi, Flor de Lisa. Cook. Kumusta? I'm in the US. I'm in Tennessee. My wife's eat veggies and tuna. She's from the capital of tuna. Really? Wow. That's awesome. I miss tuna. I miss like the fresh tuna with, you know, the head. Oh my gosh, I used to eat those. They're so good. I think when I go to the Philippines, I want all fish on our table. From Virginia, USA. Woohoo! Hold on. I keep talking, but so the other team is not here yet. I think I'm gonna. This is a good opportunity for me to do my live. It's on Monday or Tuesday. So I'm gonna put. This is good. I love vinegar since I was a kid, because we have a lot of coconut vinegar. If you guys go to the Philippines, try coconut vinegar. It's so good. You'll see the bugs like floating in here. I remember watching them when I was little, but they're harmless bugs. Hold on. I forgot where I put my. Hold on, you guys. I'm just here, okay? If you guys start listening about cleaning healthy, not cleaning healthy, eating healthy, you're gonna think like everything are not good. but you know, I'm not that over crazy. I eat about anything, you know, on everything. And this is the chicken. Woohoo! This is good. My mom made this. Wow. So that's what I'm gonna eat. And that's it. That's the only salad. I'm excited. Oh, you know what? I think I didn't finish what I was saying. The reason I bought that sliced bread, if you're still here, you guys, the reason I bought that sliced bread, because that sliced bread, if I'm correct, maybe I'm wrong, I think one sliced bread is actually equal to 3 donut holes. I remember I will eat 3 donut holes in a day, so I was like, I'd rather get this, because sometimes I crave for some, you know, that white bread or something. So I was like, I'd rather get that and eat that instead of stopping at the truck stop and buying those $3 donut. That's expensive, right, guys? But anyway, this is what I'm eating. Yeah, donut. This donut holes, they're like 300 calories, and I think you have to walk 5 miles for you to burn 300 calories. Isn't it crazy? That's why I was like, so why So if you just want to burn that, then don't eat that. The same, but we still need food so we can function. Good. No, my husband and I are a team, and he's taking his break. He's taking his 10-hour break. And it's our first day. Oh, okay. I didn't know General Santos City is the capital of tuna, but we have a lot of tuna too in the Philippines. In our area, oh, they're good. And what is that? This big fish? They're big fish, like 100 pounds. They'll chop it. Is it tuna? Yeah, I think those are the tuna. There are small tuna, and then there are big tuna that you can buy in the Philippines. I miss those. Those are so good. They're really good for you. Even sardines. Sardines is also good, you guys. Bluefin, yeah. Bluefin and yellowfin tuna. These are good. Yes. Thank you, Florida Lisa. Vegetable. Wow. That's good. I think Gino Santos, hold on. Let me see how far it is. They're good. Sardines is good. But they are. Hold on. I think General Santos said it's Davao. Is it Davao? General Santos? Yes, sardines is gross because they're stinky. Oh yeah, General Santos City it's Davao. Yeah, wow, they could actually to a big ocean. I'm from Samar, so the island I'm from is right here. Hold on. We're facing the Pacific Ocean. We're at the Pacific Ocean right here. It's one of the big islands by Tacloban. It's dirty. The only crazy thing about, yeah, they're healthy. Sardines are healthy. The only crazy thing about our area, when we get typhoon, you could get wiped out. I don't know if you guys remember when Japan got tsunami. We had a tsunami alert. Oh my gosh, I was working as a sales lady, and I went home. I leave my job, but I asked my boss. My boss was a Chinese. She was about my age, and anyway, so I left and I started walking home, and I took my daughter and we went to the mountain. We were scared. It was scary. Oh gosh, it was traumatizing. And yeah, I remember 2012. That's good. That's good. That's good, Becca. How's Mia? That's cool. I remember when I did flatbed. If you guys would go back to my video, when I did flatbed, I was so skinny. Like my face was like, I was so skinny because I would only eat like once a day. Plus, like I would tarp the load, you know. I feel like I felt good. Like mentally and then physically, I felt really good when I was that skinny. Right now, sometimes I feel bloated. Especially my mom, she can cook. It's really good. But you want to eat a lot of You do not want to eat a lot of carbs or bread the week after your period or your, you know what I'm saying. But the week before your, I forget how to call it. Wow, 100 pounds. Oh my gosh, that you're so light. That's why you'll be really, really skinny. If you eat once a day, you'll lose a lot of weight. I mean, yeah, like especially if you're like working hard, like doing a lot of physical things. Like me, like I only like sit, drop, and hook, and then so it's hard for me. It's hard for me like to lose weight because I'm not doing a lot of physical activities other than like walking and going to the gym. That's it. But this is good, you guys. I was hungry. Yeah, it's safe. Like any city. I think any city, if you ask my husband, because he was wondering about if your area is safe or not. I think any city or any country, there are bad area and good area. But in the Philippines, my husband said it's hard to identify which is bad, and bad means you know, bad people. But just don't go to like in the wood, like in the woods. There's like some militia in our country, like the Philippines. There's some militia, and I don't know if that's how you say it. Maybe equivalent to militia. I don't know if that's saying right. Or the NPA thing. Just don't go like areas like that by yourself. But other than that, you know, they're not. You know, a lot of people think I didn't realize that a lot of people think our area is bad, like scary. It's not really, you know. You just have to enjoy. There's a lot of foreigners in the Philippines, like expat, like a lot of expats there. Just live in the city, you know, and you should be fine. I'm not sure about. Hold on. Maybe that's it. Yeah. Hold on. Anyway, I don't know a lot of those. But I know back in the days, I don't know if it's still happening. There was one that a Canadian that got, you know, kidnapped, and they did a kidnap for a ransom, something like that, because they wanted some money and stuff. But I don't think it's happening every day. It's just like low percentage. You know what I'm saying? You'll be fine. Do not be scared, because my husband, it took him 4 years before he goes to the Philippines. He was scared. He was like, I need vaccine. I heard I need vaccine. I need this. I need that. I was like, you just need a plane ticket. And he did. He just needed plane ticket. One time he went to the Philippines for 50 months. He went to the Philippines for a month with $500. We made it. But you can't live like a king if you only have $500 when you go there for a month. But I'm just kidding. But I'll leave it to my husband to tell you guys the story. He has some experience. But Philippines is fun, you guys. What's fun? Oh, that's plenty. That's plenty. $4,000, that's a lot. For 18 days. What you do when you go there, if they say buy me a red horse, don't buy me a red horse. If they say buy me a red horse, I said, sorry. That's good if you're in a car because it's hot in there. Hi, Judy, Adventure. I'm good. I'm just waiting for another. These team drivers, I'm supposed to be like, so, okay, where I'm right now, I'm still 9 hours to deliver the load. So this load has to be in Dallas tonight. But I'm still sitting here and this load's still 8 hours. Plus the load that I'm waiting is still 10 hours, maybe 11 hours. So I try not to be, I try not to complain, but my husband and I, they're keeping an eye on us on the load now. Because the load that we have, they used to just be delivered to the local area. I'm in I-40. Like some exit in I-40 in Tennessee. So this load that we have now, it has to be delivered like 8 hours from where I have to drop the trailer, because we only do drop and hook. So this load that I'm waiting for has to be there tonight, so they can, you know, drive 4 hours and bring it to the warehouse. And then in the next warehouse, Michigan, actually this load that I'm waiting is going to Pennsylvania, New York, Michigan, and some in our area, like 60-80 mile radius. But the Michigan load is 4 hours. Just have to bring it there. Then anyway, so they're waiting. It's a hot load. It's a hot load. But it's too bad that I'm still sitting here, you know what I'm saying? So I've been sending like a message here in our thing. I normally don't send a message, but they're keeping an eye on us to make sure, you know, what we're doing, that we're not wasting time, which I'm wasting time right now sitting down. So I'm gonna put another delay. I'm gonna bombard them with messages. Hold on. Which that's what my husband wanted me to do. Because we don't want to be blamed for a bird load, which they will. Hold on. I'm gonna put still waiting. They're probably gonna get annoyed, which I don't want that to happen, but it is what it is. I gotta. That's the third message that I'm putting in there. But anyhow, I mean, I don't care like sitting down here because I'm. Thank you. I think you are too, Florida Lisa. Yeah, hi Michael. I'm in Tennessee. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. How do you stop burping how do you hold burping? There's actually FedEx drivers here too. They'll drop and hook their trailer. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I gotta. Okay, so you're in Amarillo. You know that steak place? My husband and I went there. I regret that I didn't went to the challenge. You know, like I forgot what it is. Somewhere in Amarillo, like you can sit in the middle. They'll put a timer and they'll eat the steak. I wish I did it that day. I would have won. Like I'll eat that steak. Okay, I forgot I was still holding the salad. How have you been, Micah? How have you been all my life? Alright. My salad is now looking like a soak sisiw. Basang sisiw. Hi Jason Ramos, how are you? I'm back the same spot. There's a guy staring at me. I gotta hide. Oh my gosh. No, I have a load. I have a loaded trailer. There's a guy like, it looked like he's Spanish. He just waved at me. He literally just went to my door. I was like, anyway, they're leaving now. Billy's doing good. He's at home. He loves being at home. I feel like I'm not chewing this thing enough. You know what? Oh my gosh. I just thought about something. Hold on. Let me put this real quick. So, I just... One second. I just remember something. You know, if you guys have some iPhone, I have this app. It's called Newsbreak. My mom told me to download that app because my mom has an old iPhone from my daughter. My daughter I give it to my mom, my daughter's old phone. So anyway, so she has iPhone. So I download this Newsbreak, and this Newsbreak will tell you like or it would like give you notification of different news. So I got this news like I guess 2 influencer. It's not a good news. This 2 influencer, like they passed away while they were eating and while they were doing live. I was like, oh my god, that's crazy. So I just thought about me like eating that, and it's hard to eat and talk at the same time. That salad, even though they're not hard or soft, you know, like have some, you know, I can't chew all of them, this leaf, and if you just swallow them, you can feel them like they're going like this. So I could see like you could choke, you know, with a salad. Hold on. My truck is saying shifting. Hold on, I'm gonna show you guys my truck. Shifting restricted. 1 second. That's how our truck is now. We have 194,286.1 miles. Woo! We're almost at 200. And it's 108 outside. It's 12:09. That's the local time, Tennessee. Hold on. I'm gonna start my truck just to get some air because it's hot. So I'm getting this. I don't know what that is. Oh no, it just disappeared. Good. So that's our dash now. It's kind of like fancy now. Yes, we got Peterbilt. Ooh. Hold on. No, this is our company truck. So our company, they'll give you like they can order assign you a truck. So it's for you and your team drivers to use to take the load. And then the nice thing about it, if you're new, they might give you like an old one, but then if there's like a new available truck, they'll give you a new truck, and then that would be your truck until it reaches 200,000, or yeah, it's Cummins, or until it reaches 300,000 actually. But and then they'll just sell it again, and then they'll get a new one and do it over and over. It's good. Maybe I'll finish my chicken now. 234. That's still good. 234,000. We're almost at 200,000. We only had this track for yeah, Packard is a treasure. This is Cummins. We were so happy that it was a Cummins. And then I started seeing like Packard, like the window there would be a Packard stickers, and then some areas, some parts would say Packard. I was like, oh my gosh, we have a Packard engine. But then it wasn't. It's not. So just the little parts like this window is Packard, and then the sticker stuff. They're trying to promote, you know, their engine that they created, Peterbilt created. But it's Cummins. It sounds pretty good. Hold on, I'm gonna finish this real quick. Detroit, yeah. My husband had Detroit one time. It was good. He loved it. I can't remember. If that was the white truck we had one time. My thing tastes like a sardines now. The leaves. Sorry guys, hold on. I can't talk very much. But if you guys, hi, peace, Godson. Good afternoon, Mama. How is family and everyone? Magandang araw. Everyone is good. Are good. Is good. They're at home, so we just started our week, and we're gonna be off again. Ooh, have 2 million miles and 3 overhauls. Wow. So I'm trying to think which engine that my husband, which truck it was that my husband had Detroit, because he had one truck that it was, I don't know, yeah, it was 1 million miles. That was when I was still in the Philippines. He actually sold it, I think, when it was ready to be overhauled. I think he just sold it. I think he showed me like a road. He remembered that truck was like crawling. It was crawling, and then I went to the same area where he said his truck was crawling because it needed overhaul. And then I went there, and I didn't even crawl. I just went up and down pretty good in that hill. But Cummins, Big Cum is also an indestructible beast. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad they still have that kind of engine, you know. Sorry guys, I'm boring. Normally I'll just sit here and just look at my phone if I'm not live. It's really good. Ours is times 15. Ours is times 15, or is that how you say it? Times 15 or x10, x15. I said times 15, x15. This is good. ISS. Philippines is gonna be really hot. Yeah. The one we have right now is also X15. It's the 589. When are you going to the Philippines again? I forgot. Was it next month? Or I forgot already. But it's gonna be hot there. I don't know if It's gonna be like, my husband said Philippines is like Texas, like Houston, Texas. It's super hot and you're gonna drench sweat. So make sure you have a lot of shirt. I'm sure your girl is gonna give you a lot of shirt. But you'll get used to it. I don't want to waste my salad, sorry guys. I don't want to be a boring here. But this is good. It's 12:17. Hi, George. How are you, George? Okay, that's good, Becca. I mean, that's a long time, I think. 6 hours. First day of the week is normally hard for me to fast because I'm still like burning sugar. So once my sugar get depleted, then I get a little headache. That's like a symptom, that sign that your sugar is getting low. But if you overcome that sugar headache, then you should be good. How's your boat? Big Rig Becca. I don't know if she posted a new one. I don't know if she. Hold on, let me see if she's back to. I think she's still at home. I checked on her yesterday. She was still in Texas. No, I think I can't check in this phone. I'm not sure when she's starting, but I'm sure she's gonna like the Caristoga. She got a load with her boyfriend. We thought she was gonna be teaming with her husband. We thought she was gonna be teaming with her boyfriend, but she's just gonna get her different truck, which is good because I don't think she like being a team with anybody other than me, you know. I'm just kidding. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry to hear that, George. We actually got a boat too. But we're still I'll make a video. I can't drive it. I can't drive it because I need to study and get a license. Like this. I know, I enjoy it. Me and Becca had so much fun. It was only 2 weeks, I think. 2 weeks or a week. Maybe it was 2 weeks. It was fun. This is good, you guys. Oh, I cleaned my plate. I'm almost done. Wow, that was good. That was so good. The last bite. Wow, 65? You remember that fish? Got some? Hold on. So I'm a little cool down now. Sorry, you guys. It's like eating. I know it took me a while to eat in front of camera because I think it was disrespectful, but I seen people doing it, so I was like, I'm gonna do it. Wow, so I'm excited, George, because I don't know, like, it wasn't a plan that we were gonna buy a boat, but we ended up getting one because this kid, he was trying to sell it, and we thought it was like a good deal, and now we're into boating. Oh my god, my lips is white. Okay, I want to see that. Is that it? That must be a nice boat. 65. Ooh, that's pretty long. That's a yacht. Hold on, let me see. He's doing good. He's getting his sleep. Wow, Fleming, that's gonna be a yacht. Wow, that's nice. We seen quite a few boats. Like we went and seen different boats, and it's nice. I don't know what it is. I think it's gonna be an easy adjustment to be a boater. You know what I'm saying? That's a nice boat. That's yeah, I think I seen one like this in our area. Like this one, this Fleming. Wow, that's a yacht. Wow, if you could find like a decent one that has been taken care of, if you can find a boat that the owner is only one person, or that person owned it for so long and he's ready to retire, this would be like a really nice deal. I'm sure they're proud. Oh, oh my gosh, I would like to see what's in there. What's inside that boat? Oh my gosh, that's like that. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I'm burping. Sorry guys. Yeah, me and Becca saw a video that I never posted. 65 is a yacht. What do you recommend to bring the USD to the local banks or change at the airport? You can probably send some. I mean, if obviously it's your what you trust her, you can probably send half and then change half so you have something in hand. But I remember when my husband and I well, actually put in a different purse. Like different bag. We didn't have a bank. I didn't have a bank. I think the first time my husband and I met, I had a bank, but I only had probably like $2 in it. That was the bank that I opened. So when my mom sends some money, it goes to there, and then that goes to my dad. Gcash. Okay, Gcash is good too. I think personally that's what I would do, but I don't know how you feel about it. But yeah, I think that's gonna be fun. Or maybe 1,000. Maybe 1,000 is a lot already. I think 2,000 would be a lot. As far as if you change it into cash, maybe 3,000. I'll send it, and then 1,000. Because that's what my husband and I would do. Like, he'll just send me the money and then we'll put it in the bank. That was later in our relationship, you know what I'm saying? But when we first met, he just brought his money and it was actually in his hand. He was so confident. He didn't care. Sorry guys. But hold on. Anyway, the other team is not here yet. Woo! It's almost an hour. Wow. I don't know what else to do. So I get the paper here. I don't know what you guys would do. I think the best thing to do, especially if you're a solo driver, if you're sitting anywhere, is to take a nap. That's what my husband would do or would say. But I think they should be here around. Normally they get here. They get here between 12:40 to 1:40, like that time. So I know you guys are probably wondering, then why did you drive? Oh, this is my stepson and his wife. This is Corey when he was in the Philippines. That's Corey and Rona. So this is my stepson. He went to the Philippines and lived there for 3 years, and he met his girl. That was them. That thing just pop up. Oh, you know what? We met some Egyptian women. So these Egyptian women are like in our area. They're working like the summer jobs. Anyway, so they were standing. We went to the bank, and then they were standing in the corner. It started pouring rain, and then we picked them up. I told my husband, can I let them in? So anyway, so I rolled the window, and then I told him to come over, and then they sat behind, our back seat, and then they were wearing some headdress, you know what I'm saying, that thing they wear for their religion. And I was wondering where they're from, so I talked to them, and then they're from Egypt. And to my surprise, I was like, oh my gosh, I said my mom lived in Egypt for a long time, and she worked there, and she knew the language. So anyway, I called my mom, and I video chatted with my mom, and the signal wasn't good, and eventually it got better. And then my mom started talking to them like blah 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 blah. I don't know what they're talking about, but this is the video. Look at this. There's my. I don't know what they're talking, but Musquais, I don't know, Musquais, but anyhow, so my mom knows how to speak Arabic, so she lived there for 27 years, and anyway, all right, bye George, I have to get going. Sorry to hear about your boat, George, and I hope you feel better now. Sorry about, your health stuff. Please give the best to your family for me. Stay safe. Thank you, George. Maybe we'll talk more later, especially about boat. And I think my husband and I are gonna get into it sooner or later. But we'll see what we can do with our two days off, with our 8 days off a week. I mean a month. Hi, Dwight. My wife speaks 4 languages from the Philippines. Wow, that's awesome. Like Philippines are what is that? Like our universal language is in our area is Tagalog, and then we have dialects, and then we have a lot of dialects in our area. There's a ton. I can speak 9 languages, and my wife wants me to learn more. Wow, that's awesome. That's you. I think you should. My husband, I haven't taught them to speak. I tried, but I think I haven't really tried to teach him more. So he only learned a little bit, like a little few words. But I think it's awesome. You see these foreigners, they talk Filipino, and it's just amazing. How are you? She speak Ilocano besides Tagalog and Bicolano. Wow, that's good. I only speak one, Waray and Tagalog. So I only speak my own dialect in our town where I grew up, and then the Tagalog, and in the English. These are the only thing I speak. And the reason with that is I've never left our island until I met my husband. I met Pat when I was 24. Oh my gosh, when I was 24 years old. I thought when I was 24, I thought I was old. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm old, 24. But then looking back at my 24 me, I was like, oh gosh, I was still a baby. So anyway, and my husband was 44, I think, or 46, right around there. I forgot, but I can look back. But anyway, so yeah, but I believe I was matured. Just like I have my niece. I have a free translator for Manila. Like, you got this app, that's good. Wow, this team are not here yet. You guys are witness. I sat here and ate my thing for an hour. I'm just kidding. 12:31. So if I took a nap, I probably counted a lot of ships already. I probably have 1,000 ships right now. No, not 1,000. Anyhow, oh, you know this shirt that I'm wearing? Big Rebecca gave this to me. Big Rebecca, my stepdaughter. So this shirt, it's a Carhartt. So she was gonna throw it away. I was like, no, do not throw it away. Give it to me. So various languages are important. Oh, your wife, that's good. Various languages are important, but we should not have an option for pressing number 2 here. Number 2. What's number 2, Michael? Please hit like and subscribe. but yeah, yeah, that's good. So your wife can speak. And when I get to some gatherings, oh, Becca said, oh, I remember my dad and Mercy used to argue in Tagalog. Oh, that's awesome. That's crazy. Anyways, I forgot what I was trying to say. I forgot. So, I can't believe this team are not here yet. I could have started my boating license. I'm sitting here. But I actually enrolled a class for boating. It's called boatus.com. Sorry guys. Boat US, I'm not gonna say it. So Boat US. It's free. But it's there's only like, most of them are like just words. So if you're more on graphics, then I like it better. I miss both of them, Becca. Right, that's true, Michael. We missed them too. I know. It's weird seeing Becca and not Mercy and Tony. Oh, this hot. It's hot. I'm gonna turn the thing. Oh, you know what? There's actually. Oh, sorry about your Uncle Rebecca. So there's a Mexican restaurant there. There were times my husband and I just went there when we were waiting for these team drivers. So we just go there and wait for them. But today I enjoy eating my sardine, my fish. What was it? Chicken. When I met my wife, let me see. When I met my wife, she doesn't understand English well. I'm still teaching her. She just confessed me that she lied about knowing English. She was using translator when we met. Oh wow, really? Well, I'll tell you what though. When I met my husband too, I told him I can't speak English. So he wanted to video chat with me. The first time we chatted, I was like, I can't talk, but I can type. I said, I'll turn my camera, but then I'm not gonna say anything. So the camera was just, I forgot, it was this side, that side. I was just typing with him. Well, most of us in the Philippines know some English. Why? It's because when we go to school, it's a kindergarten, we're taught English. So the medium of instruction is Tagalog and English. So we learn ABC, the alphabets. We learn how to count using English. So most of us know how to speak some English, but not all are fluent and not all understand a lot in English, especially these words that are like we don't use all the time. I admit, when I met my husband, there were a lot of words that I did not understand. So but I was happy to say that we were able to communicate, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't afraid to ask him like, oh, what do you mean? Like, can you say it again, please? Oh, can you rephrase it? What does that mean? I always ask my husband, I said, what does that mean? Like, anyway, and then he'll understand, which is good. So I'm sure you're also very patient to your girl, to your wife. She was scared if I leave her because the language barriers. She's on camera only said, how are you? And okay. I said, I think you didn't know English. That's funny. But you know what I did? When my husband and I started chatting, if he asked me something, say for instance, this is what I've learned when I was little. If they ask, how old are you? Okay, you'll say I'm 16. I said 16, that's too young. I'm 24 years old. Or you say, where do you live? I live in the Philippines. So I try to take some words. See, for instance, like that kind of words. If my husband asks me something, I'll take part of it to start my sentence. You know what I'm saying? And so anyway, so so it would just sound better. So if he say, can you take a picture of a building in your area that's available for lease? Then I will say, yes, I will take the picture of the building that's available for lease. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I practice my English. I don't just say, okay, yes, thank you. So thank you for this, thank you for that. I try to finish it. So it kind of like enhances my thing, kinda, I think. Anyway, so that's just my little technique that I used, that it worked for me. But it's getting hot again. So now too, as far as language barriers, I think I'm happy to say that my husband and I don't have that much. We have a little, like very little, maybe 1%, but it's not bad because I'm not like shy to ask him if I don't understand things that I'm saying, which is important. You want to ask that person. You can't just assume that he understand, or you can't assume that he understands you know what I'm saying? So it worked that way, like not expect that he knew what you're thinking in your head or what you're saying. You just have to, communicate, talk like that. Like right now, I could easily be pissed off. My husband said it's better to be pissed off than pissed on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But anyway, so I could easily be pissed off right now that I'm still sitting here. But I choose not to. But to avoid getting pissed off or getting mad is maybe talk to this guy like, hey, what's going on? But I don't want to send him a message. But anyway, I just understand that they probably took to poopy break. Oh my god. Sometimes I have language barrier, but not as much that when we met. That's good. Don't answer party text under my uncle wrote phone. Okay. I know Spanish language and Visayas. Yes, Visayas, Spanish and thing are similar. Like we talk like atras, abante, trabajo, trabajador, like this words, and what else? La mesa, zapatos, these words. Hi, smooth for life. Smooth for life. And some graphics, and then there's 3 words. I'm gonna read the 3 words. Okay, I'm still back in Tennessee. Woo! Okay, so first day of our run, and the first week of our run, I go to Tennessee. Then I sit here and wait for these guys. And I think I'm gonna take this opportunity to do live. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I just told my husband, I was like, because he woke up when we heard a big loud thud sound, like boom, like crazy thud sound. And until now I don't know what it was, but look like everything looks fine. But anyhow, just stay hydrated. Oh yeah, right here. Thank you for reminding me. It's 107 now, like the temperature. So I'm gonna see if I normally like use my GPS like on the phone, and I'm gonna put like the destination where I'm going. So once I sit here, once they come here and I have the load to Ohio, let me see. And the crazy thing is, hold on you guys, the crazy thing about this route, like this road we take, there's Nashville, there's Louisville, there's Cincinnati, Columbus. Those four cities, they are horrible when you get there on a rush hour traffic. So I'm pretty sure Nashville is gonna be like bad already. Ohio's so close to New York. Yeah, it's like I think 8 hours. No, 8 hours to New York. So I'm gonna be slowing down right in Nashville downtown at least like 20 minutes. Then I think last week, so I waited last week for almost 3 hours, 2 hours, over 2 hours. Oh no, Memphis, no, Memphis is actually, I'm in between Memphis and Nashville, so I'm actually in the middle. Like I'm an hour from Jackson, I think, an hour west Jackson, Tennessee. So anyway, yeah, Memphis is crazy. Oh my gosh. I'm just laughing because, hi Gary Townshend. PA is a long state. Yes, a long state. Okay, so our route, we have a route to basically Dallas, Texas. So if there are 3 routes you could take, so the thing that I just said, the 65 down to 40, and then all the way 30, and then your thing, you know, or 71, 70, no, not 70. 71, 65, and then 40, and then 30, and then that's it. So that is the horrible route you can take if you're like going to Dallas.